Hey guys, what's up? Edog12321 here with deck profile. This is my Crystal Beast deck list, and I hope you like it. First, 3 Pegasus. Now before I even start, let me stop here for a second and say, I don't run Rainbow Dragon. I don't run the 7 Crystal Beasts for Rainbow Dragon and all that stuff. Just want to get that out of the way ahead of time. Alright? Next, I run 3 Topaz Tiger. His effect, he gets plus 400. Actually, let me explain this guy first. Everyone knows he does. He's the main idea of the deck. Gets his Crystal Beast to your back row. Alright? 4-star, 1800 beer. 2 Topaz Tigers. Its effect, when it attacks, when it attacks, it gains 400 attack. It's already at 1600, so it's a 2000 beat stick when it's attacking, so it gets over Thunder King, Doom Cal, stuff like that. I don't know. Alright. And right now I only run 2 Carbuncle, but that's probably going to change soon. Probably run it at 3, maybe, because sometimes I need that 3rd one in the deck when I get, because sometimes I'll have already lost, somehow these 2 will already be in the discard, so I'm gonna need, then I get the Pegasus and I don't have anything to target with this, so it's useless. So yeah, I run 2 Mammoth, and the reason I run 2 is because of its effect, is when you target one of my, let's say my field is a Carbuncle and a Mammoth, alright? As much as I want my Carbuncle here, so, well, really, you do want it here, because Crystal Promise, special summon it, special summon the rest of your Crystal Beast second. If it's a high beater stick, where you're going to take a lot of damage, this effect, redirected to him, he takes the damage. If it's weaker than this guy, well, your opponent just screwed himself over. Yeah. That's what I said. Crystal Beast is a good deck. Most people underestimate it. There are a lot of variants of the deck. These are all the Crystal Beasts I run. 10 total. I run 20 monsters total, and I run 14 spells and 6 traps. So 40 card deck exactly. And let's get on to the rest of the monsters. I tech in, of course, 2 Summoning Monks. For anyone who doesn't know what this card is, 800 attack, 1600 defense. When normal to flip summon, instantly switches to defense mode. Discard 1 spell or trap spell card from your hand, special summon 1 level 4 from your deck. This card cannot be trivied. It's good. It gets you your Pegasus, hits something to the back row, and it works. Next this is a temporary fix in the decks until I get dualities. I need something so I can actually run this deck legally. I run 3 Veilers. In all honesty, one is probably more than enough to run the deck. I would rather take out 2 and make them dualities, but I don't actually have them. So yeah, Veiler. Everyone knows what Veiler does. If you don't, you're gonna have to look it up, because I ain't gonna explain it. Then running up 3 Vaders. This card saved my butt about 20 times already, and I've only started running the deck for a short while. Like every duel, I'll get this turn 1 with like a bunch of spells, so I'm like, I'll have setup and I'll have protection. So I'm trying to set up my back. I'm trying to set up for something big, but I need a way to turn to do it. This card helps a freaking lot. I'm not even lying. It helps. So I run that at 3. And then to round off my monsters, I run 2 Genix Allied Burman. Because with his effect, if you can get it off with Pegasus, since it's a win, he becomes 1900 beat stick. He's still a tuner for 3. Most of my monsters are level 4. And I'm not going to show you my whole extra deck because it's not finished. But to anyone who plays this deck, this is the #1 card I recommend. Z-Man the Ape King. 7-star. this plus pretty much any other. See, if you already had Pegasus out for a turn, special summon this with the effect. Normal summon the Pegasus. Get another card to your spell and trap card. Synced for this guy. His effect: one dark tuner, one dark type tuner, one not tuner beast type monster. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps. Cannot activate any spell or traps until the end of the damage tab. When the opponent's monster negates an attack, declares an attack, you can select this monster and one monster from your hand or your side of the field to the graveyard. Oh, you can send that monster and one monster from your hand to your graveyard to negate the attack. Sorry, it's kind of hard to read it from the angle with the camera and stuff. So yeah. All right, so that rounds up the monster. Let's get the spells and traps. I run, of course, 3 Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. This card's effect. In all honesty, if you can tag this, 1 Crystal Beast and Scrap Dragon, it's broken. Alright? This card cannot be destroyed when there's 1 Crystal Beast in your spell and trap card zone. Scrap Dragon's on the field, alright? This card, you choose this card as one of Scrap Dragon's effects and choose another one of your opponents. Since this card cannot be destroyed by the effect, only your opponent's card is destroyed, which is really nice. But I don't run Scrap Dragon, unfortunately, because I don't have the cards for it. I run 2 Abundance, 2 Crystal Abundance, 2 Crystal Beacons, 2 Crystal Promises. Alright, the reason behind 2 of each of these, I may run Promise at 3 because this card works, especially with Ruby. When Ruby's in your back row, this is really much like activate. Ruby comes up, the rest of the Crystal Beasts come up. So yeah, let it 2 Crystal Promises, just to get a Crystal Beast from the deck when you have a couple in your back row. And then if you get the 4, this card says nuke the field and summon equal up to the number of cards your opponent had on the field, which is really awesome. Dark Hole. Your field is jam-packed with, say your field has a bunch of Crystal Beasts out. Your opponent has like a hot hitter. You activate this, that's destroyed, so is these. One of them was Ruby Carbuncle. Activate Promise. Special Summon Ruby. The rest are coming out and start hitting. Of course, 1 Monster Reborn. 2 MSTs, because you never know what your opponent's playing in the back row, and some cards can easily stop this deck. And 1 Rare Value, just because you want to have a back row, and this card doesn't really help that ruling a lot. You want to keep your back row, and that's only for, this card's really for emergency. Now I only run 6 spells, and I only run 6 traps, and this one's the best trap of them all. It's called the Horn of the Phantom Beast. It's called Horn of the Phantom Beast. This card effect says, equip this to a beast type or beast warrior type monster you control. Gains 800 attack. When it destroys an opponent's monster, you get the draw card. It is amazing. It puts all my Crystal Beasts over 2,000, except for Ruby Carbuncle. Pegasus is becomes a 2,600 beat stick. Gets over a couple cards. And then just to round it off, 2 Fiendish, which probably not my better move, and then 1 Dark Bride. Yep. So that's my Crystal Beast deck list. Tell me what you think, how I can improve, what could be added, removed, and thanks for watching. Subscribe and stuff like that.